Hi there, my name is Kim and these are the Wayrider Chronicles, my alternative look at current affairs. Hi there everybody, today we're going to talk about Africa, specifically South Africa. Exactly 1 month from today, there will be important elections in South Africa. They also happen to coincide with 30 years since the universal elections took place, which brought the end to apartheid. Now, you will see from what I'm going to talk about, it is a very complex situation, more akin to, we're in Southern Europe, an Italian-style political situation, very much akin to that, or a European multi-party, multi-character, multi-personage situation, than an American situation of the Republicans and Democrats, and Joe Biden and Trump, and nothing else. Independents, forget about them. This is much more complex. As I said, very similar to the Italian situation, or a European multi-party alliance situation. So I'm not going to go into specifics here. What I will say is that there is a possibility that these elections will bring about some sort of change to the status quo in South Africa. We'll get into that in a minute. Let's just go into the parties. Well, let's start with demographics, to give you an idea why there are so many parties. Because there are many parties. There are 12 official languages in South Africa, with the 3 most spoken languages being, first, Zulu at 24%, Xhosa, if you want to do the click, and I can't, 16%, and Afrikaans at 10%. So surprise to many Anglo-Saxons, English comes in at about 6%. However, English has become the lingua franca communication language between the main and all the other 12 languages. And it's also the language of commerce and economics and finance. But it's not the main language by a long shot. So, these 12, so you can see now why we have a situation where with at least 12 languages, there are more, but at least 12 recognized main languages, we have around 13 parties. Again, of course, there are many minor parties, but the main parties are the ANC, which stands for the African National Congress, which was, or still is, was the party of Nelson Mandela at independence, and has stayed in power for the whole of the 30 years since independence. There is the DA, Democratic Alliance, which essentially runs Cape Town and the Western Cape Province. There is a third party, or number 3 in the main parties, a party called EFF, Economic Freedom Fighters Party, that was founded by a breakaway. Actually, he was expelled from the ANC, from the African National Congress, the ruling party, a guy called Julius Malema. It was founded in 2013. This party is a bit of an issue for a lot of Western countries because they are labeled as Marxism, Leninism, and ultra-nationalism. A little bit of a eat there. Then we have, in 4th place, the Inkatha Freedom Party, mainly from KwaZulu-Natal, which many years ago, before independence, was just called Natal. Now it's called KwaZulu-Natal. But more importantly, it's the area which, the province where the very important port of Durban is located. And also, it's the party of the disgraced former president before the current one, Jacob Zuma. There's also a Freedom Plus party, which is essentially the rump of the Afrikaner Nationalist Party. But those 1, 2, 3, 4 are the main parties. I'm not going to go into any more detail about this. It will be better if I take specific aspects of this in subsequent videos, but I thought it'd be useful for people who don't know anything about Africa and South Africa in particular to get an idea that this is not South Africa voting and there's a couple of parties and we're going to see what happens. It's a very complex situation with a lot of history and a lot of baggage behind it. Be interesting to watch it evolve and develop. See you guys, until the next one.